Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, multiple Orange Park children explained what happened when they say a man they didn't know tried to lure them into his vehicle while exposing himself.
He showed his private and said, if you get in the car, you could.
Clay County investigators have charged 19-year-old Landon Hillman with multiple counts of lewd and lascivious felonies, plus one count of luring a child under the age of 12.
News4JAX reporter Eric Avani joins us live tonight with more details on these disturbing allegations. Eric.
I'm on Red Oak Circle in Orange Park, where last week multiple children were out here in the street playing when they say they witnessed the suspect commit an alleged sex crime. Now, this is one of 3 locations that deputies were called to. During the afternoon of October 1st of last year, 2 11-year-old children were recording TikTok videos near this picnic table at the corner of Tynes Boulevard and Eagle Rock Road when investigators say an unknown man made his presence known. Clay County deputies say the man was sitting in a gold Honda Accord and he was trying to get the girls' attention while exposing himself and performing a sex act. Last week, Clay County deputies were called to Red Oak Circle West, where investigators say a man driving this dark-colored Range Rover exposed himself to a 10-year-old girl and her 11-year-old friend. Their parents gave us permission to talk with him.
A man was following us.
He was following you?
Yes.
She says at one point he opened the door and said he lost something, then exposed himself to her and her friend, and then said,
if you get in the car, you could.
He was trying to get you to get into the car?
Yes.
Were you scared?
A little bit.
Several other children were nearby and witnessed the interaction.
He said he dropped something, and then my friends were passing by it, and when they passed by it, he called them over. She fell off her thing, so she was trying to get back up. After she got up, he had his out, and she looked up and she ran that way.
All the girls ran to their parents and told them what happened. That's when deputies were called to the scene. A parent of one of the girls says he and other parents are now instructing kids on how to deal with this type of scenario.
Walk away, tell parents, call 911 importantly.
Then this past Monday evening, a 15-year-old girl sitting on a golf cart outside the Eagle Landing Amenity Center notices an SUV pull up beside her. Investigators say the exposed driver rolled down the window and performed a sex act while looking at the girl. Investigators later identified 19-year-old Landon Hillman as the suspect in all 3 incidents, thanks to descriptions from the victims. They also identified this dark-colored Range Rover as the vehicle that was used in the 2nd incident and the 3rd incident. According to detectives, the Range Rover is registered to Hillman's mother. Neighbors with direct knowledge of the allegations won't go on camera, but tell News4JAX off camera that deputies have showed up at the suspect's home multiple times during this months-long investigation. One of the neighbors told News4JAX that her child helped authorities identify Hillman. News4JAX learned that deputies first came here following the 1st incident back in October when they located a gold Honda Accord. Deputies say the Honda and the Range Rover were the 2 vehicles used during the alleged crimes. Thursday afternoon, deputies returned to Hillman's home and detained him for questioning. Hillman was later arrested. Earlier today, I spoke with Hillman's uncle off camera when he showed up at Hillman's home. The uncle said that he was unaware of his nephew's arrest. Reporting live, Eric Avani, Channel 4, the local station.